In this video, I want to share what may be holding you back. And it's not fear, it's not even yourself, it might be the people you surround yourself with. If you don't know who I am, my name is Remington Ramsey. I created a magazine called Real Producers. We now have a podcast. We interview top realtors across the country, entrepreneurs, authors, speakers, and we also shoot videos like this to help you with things that we've heard and learned along the way. Today, I want to talk about one of my favorite books, Entrepreneur Roller Coaster by Darren Hardy, and specifically the chapter on crabs. This crab is crafty, cunning, and quick, but they catch them by the thousands every single day because of one people trait that it possesses. So here's how they do it. There's this trap, and they put bait in the middle of the trap and leave it alone. Pretty soon, a crab comes along, starts munching on the bait. Another crab joins it, and pretty soon, tons of crabs are all munching on the bait in the middle of this trap. Well, pretty soon, the bait is gone, and none of the crabs are trying to get out. They're all just hanging out in the community. If one crab tries to leave, the other crabs will knock it down, they'll pull out its legs. If the crab continues to try to get away, then they'll rip its legs off. If it continues to try to get out, even still, literally the other crabs will kill it. What does this sound like? Who does this sound like? See, he relates it in the book to getting out and starting your own business. He relates it to the entrepreneur roller coaster. And what that means is if you leave the W-2 world, if you decide you're gonna do something unique and different, sometimes the people surrounding you are what actually keep you from finding success. And it's not even the people that you would expect. We all have haters. It's not the haters. It's the people that you love and spend the most time with. Maybe in business. Think about in your office or in the business world, who are you spending the most time with? Are these positive people? Do they have your best interest in mind? Think about your family. This is where it gets kind of tough. You may have to have some conversations. Maybe not breaking off relationships, but letting people who are negative in your life know that you're gonna spend less time with them unless they become positive. And they're not always trying to hurt you. Sometimes people who have your best interest in mind don't realize what you're trying to do. They don't understand. You're a negative reflection of them. They are looking in the mirror thinking, I'm not capable of doing this, so my friend's not capable of doing this. My son's not capable of doing this. My husband's not capable of doing this. And sometimes the people closest to you are the ones that are tearing you down without knowing it. Saying things like, are you sure this is a good year to start a business? Are you sure this is the right business for you? Are you sure you're good at sales? Just questioning, dropping these little hints, these little lies. And so if you don't identify that, these little lies start to creep up in your head, and before you know it, you don't believe in yourself. Well, what I know is that belief needs to be rooted in truth. And so if we look at the crabs and we look at what happens if we surround ourselves with people who don't necessarily want what's best for us, they want what's best for the status quo, we're gonna be in a world of hurt. So you've heard it said before that you're like the 5 people you spend the most time with. But hear it like this. If you spend time with 5 pessimists, you'll be the 6th. If you spend time with 5 alcoholics, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 lazy people, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 complainers, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 procrastinators, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 quitters, you'll be the 6th. What's encouraging is that this works both directions. If you hang out with 5 go-getters, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 optimists, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 dream chasers, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 innovators, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 high achievers, 5 visionaries, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 leaders, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 millionaires, you'll be the 6th. I firmly believe this to be true. I've seen it play out in my own life and the lives of the people that I'm surrounded with. The people in your inner circle will create your ceiling of success. Our belief must be rooted in truth. The only way to truly build confidence is to silence the critics and silence the lies of people who don't know what they're talking about. I would encourage you to consider the source. Why is it that everyone has an opinion on business, especially people who don't have a business? Why do we listen to those people? It's not like they're bad people. They just don't know what they're talking about when it comes to business. Consider the source. Listen to those who have gone before you. Here are 3 things you can do today to level up and avoid the crab trap. Number 1, audit your 5. Create different lists. Create your top 5, the 5 people you spend the most time with in your life, and then also do it for the business. Write down everything that you like about your relationship with them, and then write down things that need to be addressed. Ask yourself honestly, is this person building me up or bringing me down? Number 2, seek up, not sideways. Consider the source. Like I said earlier, if you're looking to grow in your business, find business owners who have done the thing and seek them as counsel. Stop worrying about what everyone else thinks who hasn't gone before you. Join groups, masterminds, read books, listen to podcasts, listen to this podcast. Number 3, have the conversations. There's 2 types of conversations you're gonna have. The first conversation is with someone who actually is bringing you up. Thank them. Have some gratitude. Tell them you want more of their guidance in your life. That's a great conversation to have. The more challenging one is someone who's bringing you down. Have that conversation too. Address the obstacle head on. Make sure they know that you love them, but they can no longer be negative because it's bringing you down. You need to have these hard conversations. Confrontation always brings good results. Either you get rid of the thing that was negative, or they address it and they are brought up as well. Your circle is either your ceiling or your launch pad. If this message challenged you, drop a little crab in the comments and tag one person who challenges you and makes you a better person. And if you want more content like this, follow the Real Producers Podcast and subscribe to this channel right now. Remember, the best way to get out of the crab trap is to avoid it altogether. Consider who you're hanging out with.